Our body calls for periodic times of surrender, whether that is with the seasons, autumn encouraging the leaves to shed from trees, or monthly with the waning moon that occurs following the full moon. It is part of our nature to shed, release, and let go from time to time. Even a snake sheds its skin, and so we must let go of the old to make room for the new. This yoga flow encourages us to dive deep and to fold into a state of surrender. Let's begin in Sukhasana, bringing the chin to the chest. Inhale as you slowly take the head in a circle in one direction, and exhale to opposite shoulder and then back to the chin. Just bring some gentle movement here. And reverse the direction. Tops of the shoulders remain soft, sit bones are grounded, breathing steady. Come back to a neutral neck and inhale the right hand up to press the left side of the face, bringing the right ear closer to the right shoulder. Gaze is lifted, gentle neck stretch. Now release the hand, take it over to the other side using the left hand to press the right side of the face, bringing the left ear closer to the left shoulder. Gaze is lifted. Come back up through center and inhale your arms up. Exhale to bring the right hand down to the mat. Sweep the left hand over top, making sure the sit bones are planted into the mat. Gaze is lifted. Come back up through center and inhale, bringing the left hand down by sweeping the right arm up and coming back up. Take it to the other side one more time. Reaching back up and take it over to the left one more time. And come back up. Exhale the hands back down. Flip over the tops of the leg for tabletop pose. Stacking your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide, pressing into the earth. Shins on the top of the feet are pressed into the mat. Inhale. And exhale to shift your hips back, coming into child's pose. Option to bring knees out to either corner of the mat. Take a deep inhale, feeling your ribs expand, and exhale to sink a little bit deeper in this child's pose. Now press up through the tops of your hands and inch over to the right, sinking your chest a little bit lower, feeling a nice side stretch in the left. Come back up on your fingertips, walk them through center, and then walk them over to the left side, sinking your chest back down. Come back up through center, pressing into child's pose one more time, then press over the hands, reset the knees under your hips, and walk your hands out and sink the chest for puppy pose, keeping the height over the hips here, resting on your chin or your forehead. Melt your heart space downward. Then press through your hands to come back up into a tabletop. We're going to take a series of cat-cows now. Inhale, dip the belly, lift your gaze, tilt your tailbone for cow. Exhale, press the mat away, arch the back, and tuck the tailbone for cat. Take a few more of these following the natural rhythm of your breath, allowing the emotional energy to move through your spine. I invite you here to take any extra movements your body might need. Maybe you press all the way forward into a full cobra. Maybe you press your hips all the way back for a child's pose. Maybe you bring your hips to one side and then the other, moving through the spine, trusting your intuition and the flow of creativity, taking whatever your body needs here right now. Now come back up through center, tabletop, and extend your right foot back. Press through the ball of the foot, bringing some gentle movement into the leg, pressing forward and back, stretching the ankle, calf, and thigh. Inhale, lift your right foot, foot flex, stamping behind you, and then inhale your left arm up like you're shaking somebody's hand for balancing table, squeezing the core. Inhale, and exhale to release. Take it on the other side, stepping the left foot back, pressing forward and back on the heel. Now inhale the left foot up, and you can inhale the right arm up as well, balancing table here. Inhale and exhale to release. We're going to do that one more time on each side, this time with a little twist. So extend the right foot up so that it is flexed, and then inhale the left arm up as well. Let's do 5 crunches. 1, extend. 2, extend. 3, extending. 4, one more. And 5, reach back out one more time and exhale to release, taking it over to the other side, extending the right foot up and back, and then inhaling the right arm up, taking 5 crunches here for 1 and 2, extend, and 3, extend, 4, one more, and 5, extend back out and release. Coming back in that tabletop, press your fingers out a little further, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back for Ardha Mukha Svanasana, or downward facing dog. Driving the heels into the mat, crown is pouring forward. We're in a nice upside down V shape. Let's pedal out the legs by bending one knee at a time. And sink the hips back down, finding stillness, breathing here. Walk the feet up to meet your hands for forward fold. The weight is in the toes or the ball of the feet, crown pouring forward. Release your arms and grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll position. Feeling yourselves bend a little deeper here, swaying from side to side if that feels good. Maybe you shake your head yes or shake your head no. Release your arms to a dangle, bring the hands to the hips, bend your knees, root through the feet, root to rise. Inhale the arms up for high mountain. Exhale through heart center and Tadasana. Now let's root in all 4 corners of the feet here. Feeling the thighs engaged. Maybe lift one kneecap at a time, palms face forward. Inhale the arms up for high mountain. Fold through center for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step both feet back for a high plank. Hold here, engaging the core, feeling the entire body working as a unit. Bring the knees, chest, and chin down to the mat. Bring your hands directly under your shoulders. Bring your elbows into your ribs. Using just your back muscles, squeeze and lift your chest up for a baby cobra. Gaze is lifted, chest is lifted, tops of the thighs and feet are on the mat. Bring your nose back down to the mat. We're going to do that one more time. So squeeze your back muscles, lift your gaze. Option to bring your hands a few inches off the mat this time. Squeezing, and then release your nose back down to the mat. Press through your hands for tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Walk your feet up to meet your hands for a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive up to high mountain. Through heart center and Tadasana. Inhale the arms up for high mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, balancing on the ball of the right foot. Inhale the arms up, Anjaneyasana, high lunge. The left knee is stacked over the ankle. Maybe you take a baby back bend. Feeling strong here, and bring your hands back down to the mat. Step the left foot to meet the right, high plank. Knees, chest, and chin down to the mat. This time we're going to press through the palms and lift up into a full cobra. Slight bend in the elbows, shoulders away from the ears. Feeling a release in the spine. Bring your chin back down to the mat. Press through the hands through tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. And exhale, stamp it between your hands, balancing on the ball of the left foot. Inhale your arms up, Anjaneyasana this side. Right knee is stacked over the ankle. Maybe you take a baby back bend. And you can bring your hands back down to the mat. Step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. All right, sink your hips and lift your arms up for Utkatasana, chair pose. Our head is between our biceps, almost like we're carrying a big beach ball in our hands. Maybe you sink the hips a little lower, breathing through the glutes. Inhale your arms up for upward salute. Through heart center and Tadasana. Inhale the arms up, high mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step both feet back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, flowing to upward facing dog. Press over the tops of the feet for a downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look to the top of your mat, jump or step to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive up to high mountain. Through heart center. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up, high mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step both feet back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, flowing through upward facing dog. Press over the tops of the feet, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, and jump or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive up to high mountain. Through heart center and Tadasana. Excellent work, guys. Now we're going to come into a few balancing poses, starting with Virukasana or tree pose. Let's create a kickstand with the right foot rooting through the left foot. Your right knee is facing the outer edge of the mat. Hips are forward. Practice removing the kickstand. And once you find your balance there, you can practice sliding your foot up to the calf. Maybe you bring your hands to heart center, or you branch your tree out. For an added challenge, you could practice bringing the foot up to the inner thigh. Just make sure you're not balancing on the knee. If you fall out, just get right back in it. It's how we learn, it's how we grow. And you can release that coming out limb by limb. And we'll take it on the other side. Rooting in the right foot, creating a kickstand with the left foot, removing the kickstand. And once we're comfortable with that, we can move our foot up to our calf. Maybe we bring our hands to heart center, or we extend out. Option to bring the foot onto the inner thigh, and you can branch out your tree. And you can release that limb by limb. Now we're going to come into Garudasana or eagle pose. Shift the weight onto the left foot and begin in a kickstand position. Once you find stability, you could try wrapping the right leg over the left. Find a point in the room that's not moving to focus your attention. And then you can cross your right arm under your left, bringing the palms together, making sure not to collapse the wrists. Or stay in prayer hands. Sit low and engage your core. You can gently unwind, and we're going to switch sides, shifting the weight into the right foot, beginning with the kickstand. Once you find stability, you could try wrapping the left leg over the right. Find a point in the room that is not moving to focus your attention on. Cross your left arm under your right, bringing the palms together, or stay in prayer hands. And you can gently unwind. We're going to come into a slightly more challenging balancing pose, Virabhadrasana 3 or Warrior 3. So we're going to step the right foot back, slight bend in the left knee, hinge forward at the hips, and raise the right leg. Keep a strong spine, arms reaching forward or at heart center or airplane arms. Once again, if you fall out, just get right back in it. Breathe into the calf. And you can release that foot back where you found it and step the right foot up to meet the left. And we'll take it onto the other side. Stepping the left foot back, slight bend in the right knee, hinge forward at the hips, slowly raise the left leg. The foot is flexed. Coming to heart center or airplane arms, or reaching your arms out in front of you. Feeling strong and steady. And you can release that foot back where you found it, step it up to meet the right. And now we're going to step the left foot back for Warrior 2. The outer edge of the left foot rooting into the mat. The right knee stacked over the ankle, and you're going to bring your elbow to the right knee, sweeping the left arm overhead, extended side angle. You can bring the right hand down to the mat, or you could practice a full bind if that's in your practice, bringing the right hand underneath your thigh and the left hand behind your back. Chest is twisted towards the sky. Now you can release that bind and come back up to Warrior 2 using your obliques. Release the left hand down to the thigh, flip the right arm overhead for reverse warrior. Checking in the bend in the front knee, and then coming back through Warrior 2. Now straighten the front leg, shorten your stance, and hinge forward at the hips, releasing the right hand down to the thigh or shin, and sweeping the gaze up to the left hand for triangle. Option to revolve the triangle by bringing the left hand down to the mat or a block, and sweeping your right hand up. Gaze is up at the right hand. And you can bring that right hand back down, sweeping the left up. Use your obliques to lift you up and release your hands. Now pivot that left foot so it's directly behind the right heel. Hips are squared forward, maintaining a straight spine. Fold over the right leg for pyramid pose. Taking this opportunity here to surrender, to breathe, to let what needs to come, to let what needs to go finally flow away. You can bring a slight bend in the right knee and step your left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, reverse swan dive up to high mountain. Through heart center and Tadasana. We're going to take it on the other side, stepping the right foot back. Foot is in line with the outer edge of the mat. Inhale, exhale to bring the left elbow to the thigh, sweeping the right hand overhead, extended side angle. You could bring the left hand all the way down to the mat or take a full bind if it's in your practice, twisting that chest towards the sky. If you're in a bind, you can release that using your obliques lifting you up to warrior two, releasing the right hand down to the thigh, sweeping the left hand up, reverse warrior. Gaze is lifted. And come back through center, straighten the front leg, triangle pose, shorten your stance, hinge at the hips, reach forward, and then release the left hand down to the shin, sweeping the right hand up, gaze is lifted. Option to revolve the triangle by bringing the right hand down to the mat and sweeping the left hand up, gaze is lifted. If you are revolved, you can bring the left hand back down to the mat, sweeping the right hand back up. Use your obliques to lift you back up into triangle. Release your arms. And now pivot the right foot so it's directly behind the left heel. Hands on the hips, hinging at the hips. Fold over the leg. Pyramid pose on this side. Surrender into this fold, releasing what's no longer needed, shedding the skin like the snake. Now bring a slight bend in that foot and meet the other foot for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive up to high mountain. Through heart center. And Tadasana. Inhale the arms up, high mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step both feet back, high plank. Knees, chest, and chin down to the mat. Press through upward facing dog. Pressing back into downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the mat. Sink the hips back. Balasana or child's pose. Breathe here for a moment. And in your own time, you're going to meet me back in Sukhasana or easy pose. Inhale your arms up and twist to the right, bringing the right hand behind the sacrum, left hand on the knee, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale your arms up, coming back through center, and twist over to the opposite side. Right hand on the knee, left hand behind the sacrum, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, release them down. Straighten out your legs. And we're going to inhale our arms back up, exhale, maintaining a straight spine. Fold over the legs for a seated forward fold. Releasing here, surrendering once again. We're going to come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Place your hands about 6 to 8 inches behind your hips. Squeeze your thighs, point your toes. Inhale and lift your hips up, sending your neck gently back for a reverse plank. Feeling strong, squeezing those thighs in the core. Inhale. And exhale, lower your hips back down. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, forward fold for a nice counter stretch. Come back up vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to do that one more time. Place the hands a few inches behind your hips. Squeeze, lift the hips up. We're going to take a Kapalabhati fire breath. Gentle inhale, forced exhale for 10. deep inhale. And exhale, lower your hips back down. Inhale your arms up. One more forward fold. And release. Gently coming back up. And you can lie completely flat on your mat. Bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. And gently open your knees to either side of the mat for Supta Baddha Konasana. Gently return to your breath, returning to this present moment, sinking a little deeper. Breathing into the hips, opening the heart space. You can use your hands to gently bring your knees back to touch. Bring your knees in for a gentle hug, Apanasana. Gently release, and then send your knees over to the left side, gaze over to the right, arms out to a T for a reclined twist. Come back up through center with the knees, and exhale, send them over to the right, gaze over to the left. Allowing all your tension to melt away here. Come back up through center with the hips and send your legs straight up for legs up the wall, increasing the circulation in our legs. Breathing here. Letting go completely, coming back to the intention of release, of letting go, of shedding and rebirth. You can bend your knees, grab the inner and outer soles of your feet, driving the knees into the mat or into your armpit for happy baby. Maybe you stretch one leg out, maybe you sway side to side, but just remember to smile in this fun pose. Coming back to that childlike joy. When you're ready, you can release your legs out long. And we're going to come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting your body become heavy, melting into the support of the earth beneath you. Feel the weight of your limbs completely release as if the ground is rising to hold you. Let the breath return to a natural rhythm, soft and effortless. No need to control it. Simply observe it, like the waves rolling in and out. Imagine a gentle golden light surrounding you. This light carries warmth, healing, and peace. Feel this light dissolving away anything heavy with every single breath. Let it all melt away. When you're ready, you can gently bring some movement into your toes and your fingertips. Roll over to your favorite side, curling into yourself for a moment, remembering the intention that we set at the beginning of this class. In your own time, press yourself up into a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed or soft. As we close our practice, take a moment to acknowledge the shift that has occurred within you throughout this class. The Lightened Teacher in me honors and respects the Lightened Teacher in you. Namaste.